Heavy rain pours down. A lone car drives along a narrow road. The headlights flicker. Inside the car are 5 friends: Ayesha, Hassan, Saad, Maha, and Danial. Maha, nervous, says, "I still think this is a bad idea. Abandoned asylums are never a good sign." Hassan, smirking, replies, "Relax, it's just an old building. We explore, record a video, and leave. Easy." Ayesha checks her phone. GPS says it's just up ahead. Crimson Asylum. Sounds like a haunted theme park. Lightning flashes. A huge, rusted gate appears in the distance, half broken and covered in vines. Daniel whispers, "Looks alive." The group exchanges nervous glances as they approach the foreboding entrance. The group steps inside. The building is massive, abandoned for decades. The walls are covered in peeling paint and strange symbols. A broken wheelchair slowly rolls across the hallway by itself. Saad laughs nervously. "Great. Ghosts already welcoming us." Ayesha films with her phone. 5 idiots enter a haunted asylum. 1 survives. A sudden scream echoes from upstairs. Everyone freezes. Maha whispers, "That wasn't human." The group exchanges worried looks, the tension palpable. The camera pans to the staircase, shrouded in darkness, as they contemplate whether to investigate the source of the terrifying sound. They enter a dusty old office. Ayesha finds a locked drawer and forces it open. Inside, there are dozens of patient files, all stamped with the word "terminated." Ayesha reads aloud, "Patient number 13. Subject shows extreme aggression. Claimed to see the Crimson Lady, executed after multiple failed treatments." Hassan, confused, says, "Executed? This wasn't just an asylum, it was an experimental slaughterhouse." The lights flicker. A distorted voice whispers, "Why are you here?" Everyone freezes. The sound of footsteps approaches from the hallway, sending chills down their spines. They follow the sound, ending up in the basement. The air gets colder, breath visible. Suddenly, a tall, pale woman in a blood-soaked dress appears in the shadows. Maha screams, Who's there?" The Crimson Lady whispers chillingly, "You shouldn't have come." The group runs back upstairs, panicked. The group splits accidentally. Saad ends up alone in a dark hallway. He hears faint whispers calling his name. "Saad! Saad! Down here!" He follows the sound and enters a locked ward. The door slams shut behind him. Inside, dozens of dismembered mannequins are hanging from the ceiling. Suddenly, one mannequin turns its head and whispers, "She's coming." The lights go out. Saad screams. Silence. The camera lingers on the darkness, emphasizing the sense of dread and the unknown fate of Saad, leaving the audience in suspense. Ayesha, Hassan, and Maha find a secret underground lab. There are operating tables, cages, and jars filled with preserved organs. A giant mural on the wall shows the Crimson Lady surrounded by dozens of corpses. Ayesha, terrified, says, "This wasn't an asylum. They were summoning her." Suddenly, loud footsteps echo. Daniel appears, but his eyes are completely white. The sun rises. The gate creaks open slowly. A single figure stumbles out, Ayesha, covered in blood and trembling. She collapses on the road, whispering, "She's still inside." Behind her, inside the asylum, dozens of pale faces watch from the broken windows as the Crimson Lady whispers softly. The Crimson Lady whispers softly, "They never leave." The scene fades out, leaving the viewer with a lingering sense of dread and the haunting presence of the asylum. The atmosphere is eerie and unsettling, with the implication that the horror is far from over.